Athens, Georgia, the home of the Bulldogs and the finest institution in all the land, the University of Georgia. Every semester, tens of thousands of college students flood this town to attend our university. They bring with them their interests, hobbies, and vibrant demeanors. Students attend football games, study in coffee shops, and enjoy time with friends. To look at UGA and the people that go there, it seems like a bright and shiny town. A great place to be, and perhaps a great place to settle down and raise a family. Athens, Georgia, the home of poverty and hunger. According to the United States Census Bureau, most recently the county has the third highest poverty level in the state, with over 38% of its residents living below the poverty level. We see poverty-stricken people everywhere. Adults may walk a mile or more just to go to the grocery store because they do not have a vehicle to drive. Students are placed in classrooms, their stomachs growling, and concerned whether or not their father will be home when they get there. Too scared to tell the teacher of their concerns about whether or not they may have to move from this country that they've been told that they're supposed to love. To look at the community and the residents, Athens seems to be a place in dire need of assistance. Athens, Georgia. Two very different worlds residing in one small county. There are such clear divides between the community and the university that it seems almost sickening. But how far does this division extend? I sought to find this answer through exploring the funds of knowledge of various people in and around the Athens-Clarke County area. In my first experience, I visited a homeless shelter. My heart ached as I built a relationship with a girl who was 3 years old and African American. We will call her Jill. Jill was a sweetheart, loved giving hugs, and wanted to be held constantly. One thing took me back more than anything while working with her. This 3-year-old was only saying short, one-syllable words, such as yes and no. People are constantly in and out of the shelter and rarely take time to speak to her. This is very different from a little girl that I babysit that is the same age, but being raised in a white, middle-class family. Her name is Carolina. She has been read to since she was a very small baby and speaks in full sentences. These two children live less than 100 miles apart. How can their level of development be so different? It's due to the environment they are being raised in. Once again, I see two very different worlds. At only 3 years old, poverty is shaping the life of this young child in a way that will be an uphill climb to reverse. Their funds of knowledge are already shaping. This division of worlds exists with preschool children. My second experience on this exploration was volunteering with the Experience UGA Tour for kindergarten students. I was placed with 2 students. One student was a white female and seemed to be from a middle-class family due to the fact she was talking about many after-school activities such as art camps and gymnastics class. The second student was a Hispanic male who spoke limited English. The girl had been to UGA and was excited to talk about it, while the young boy remained quiet and reserved. One refreshing thing that I took away was the teacher's intentional effort to blend this divide. She was fluent in English and Spanish, so she was able to converse with the students in both languages. She is working to develop the students' funds of knowledge in both languages and cultures. But is this enough? This is only one teacher in one class. What else can be done? This division of worlds exists with elementary children. I have spent my whole life coming to this town to go shopping or have dinner before sprinting back to Franklin County, never taking the time to realize the poverty that existed all around me. I am ashamed to say that I was naive. Athens, Georgia. As I have explored this community, I have found that this separation of worlds extends across all ages of people. There is division in race, culture, and socioeconomic status. How do we bridge the divide in the Athens community? We and the other teachers in this community have to be culturally responsive and meet the students wherever they are, no matter their background or funds of knowledge. It's going to be a long uphill climb. However, with persistence, we will improve this community.